guys. In a while. Yeah. Bored. Figured I'd do something. There's one topic I did a while back when I was drunk. I guess I get around to do another video of it when I haven't. But now I'm sober, clear-minded, figure, do a little, I guess some of my thoughts out of the way about it. And of course, again, it is Splatterhouse for Xbox 360 and PS3. The game has been getting a bum fucking rap. Every single critic I know, I see, X-Play, Game Informer, EGM, even Zero Punctuation, they're all giving the game, horrible scores. It's got clunky controls, it's generic, it's monotonous. You know what? The game is designed for one core audience. That's fans of the original Splatterhouse series. Like me. The series came out right when I was born. As soon as I picked up a controller, I saw Splatterhouse 2. Waited forever to play that game. Loved it. Then my buddy gave me Splatterhouse 3 because he didn't like it. He's like, here you go, just take it. So I actually had the cartridge for the longest time. I didn't like the game as much, but it was a lot of fun. Then I had to wait till I got my first laptop where I can get access to my own stuff at all times to download the main version of the first Splatterhouse. I even tried the TurboGrafx 16 for it, and it's okay. But this one, the Generation one, it comes with all 3 games, and it's been updated with next-gen graphics, an insane amount of violence and gore, a badass, if you're a metalhead, like you like bands like Mastodon, Goat Whore, Lamb of God, you'll love the soundtrack. It's amazing. I love it. You have Cavalera Conspiracy, which I didn't really know about him that much, but I know it's Max Cavalera of Soulfly and Sepultura, so enough said right there. From the second I put the game in, you start the game up, and your main character is just laying in a pool of his own blood, and his guts are falling out of him. He moves, and you literally see his guts just fall out on the floor and just splash the blood around. And the blood may not be exactly real looking, but as soon as it shows him putting the mask on, jumps right into the gameplay, pretty much, and just wreak havoc the rest of the time. And granted, yeah, it can get a little old, seeing the same, as I call splatter kill, several 100 times. And a lot of the achievements or trophies are just grinding trophies. You have to do several playthroughs in order to unlock them all. But I really don't mind that because I have a blast playing the game. I pre-ordered the game when it was first originally announced. Then it got delayed forever, and I was getting ready for deployment, so I had to get rid of it. When I got back, I was like, yeah, it's coming out soon. Get it again. Found out it was delayed again. Then found out the exact release date. Got that shit, and one second. I even got the special pre-order Terra mask. Look at that shit. Yeah, buddy. There's a Splatterhouse around the basement, and pissed me off. It was right there in the corner. It was like that when I came in the box. It's not really great production as far as the base goes, but the mask is solid. Probably put on your cat's head because it's a little small, but just a little bonus for getting the game. But again, it's one of those games, like, if you know Splatterhouse, you're gonna love the game. If you're interested in Splatterhouse, you're probably gonna enjoy the game. But if you go in there expecting it to be like a total, like a reinvention, like groundbreaking shit, then you're gonna be disappointed, because it's not groundbreaking at all. I mean, the controls are a little clunky at times, but once you get in the groove of the game, and you just start learning to manipulate the controls a little bit to your advantage. And the camera angles do get a little annoying at times, but it's not a big deal. And like I said before, the spider kills do get monotonous, and there's like 4 or 5 actual like enemy types. Just different skins over them, but whatever. They do have some like small mini boss characters, but they turn into normal enemies after that. But the ending climax is a little disappointing. I was expecting like a badass battle, and it wasn't that great. It was awesome, but it wasn't that great. But yeah, I'm just rambling here again. So yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. If you have any interest in the game, do not listen to critics. If you're really iffy about it, GameStop has it used, fairly cheap. Get a used copy, check it out. If you like it enough to want to buy a new copy, get it. Like, I knew I was gonna love it from day one, because old school fan right here. You can't pass up. And it does have a shit ton of DLCs. I mean, not like anything big, but there's 2 bonus survival arenas, like 4 or 5 different masks you can wear in the game, which the masks really don't do anything. It's just for aesthetic appeal, but that's cool. It even has like the original retro mask, but unfortunately it's the Turbo Graphics mask, which is the red one instead of the white one. But again, grain of salt. Check it out. Videos really don't do it any justice. I mean, you're just gonna see guys going around splashing blood all over the fucking walls, and you're gonna see the video and be like, "Oh, it's like God of War, but bloodier." And no, I mean, yeah, it's God of War style, which I don't understand why people say it's God of War. God of War ripped off Devil May Cry. It really did. Not the first Devil May Cry necessarily, but like Devil May Cry 3 and shit like that. That was all built off Devil May Cry engine. If you like senseless violence and just button mashing, beat 'em ups, you're gonna have a blast. If you're expecting something that's gonna blow your mind out of the water, like Demon Souls for PS3. People play that game and they're like, "Holy shit!" The game pissed them off because it's hard as fuck, but it was so amazing because it actually had some new kinks and twists in it. It's a generic style game, but different features making it an awesome game. It's just tried and true methods, and put to Splatterhouse. But I will say, Jim Cummings, the guy who did the voice of the mask, also known as the voice of Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Darkwing Duck, Pete from the new Mickey Mouse series. He's got a pretty fucking dirty mind in that game. It's funny as hell. You will spend hours laughing at his fucking one-liners. But I'm rambling now, so until next time, hopefully I'll have some gameplay up or something, because I've beaten the game like 4 times now. I'm just working on hard difficulty, which is a pain in the ass. I'm fully leveled up. It's hard. But, until next time, grab your mask and kick some ass.